Hi guys, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's doing alright. Hope you're all looking forward to Christmas. I know I am. So, fucking, I've got my stepbrother and his wife and my nieces and nephews and a couple of my cousins coming up for Christmas. So, but yeah, it's going to be a sad occasion with Mum not being around, but it is what it is. Life moves on, you know. But yeah, I should be taking some flowers and that. Well, they're going to take me up to take some flowers up to Bedford Crematorium to Mum and Dad's grave. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it and kind of not looking forward to it. So it's just one of those things. So life moves on. Life moves on. So, but Christmas is going to be different this year without Mum. But like I say, I don't worry about it. I'm not going to go boo-hoo over it, you know. My mum and dad brought me up to be a lot stronger than that, you know. Despite the shit and the crap that the trollers come out with, you know, I don't worry about it, because one day it's going to happen to them one day. And I hope to God they get the same shit as I've done. So, you know, but like I say, I don't give a shit, don't give a fuck anymore what they say or do. You know, at the end of the day, I put it down to the fact is they're just sad, lonely people. They're not going to do fuck all. You know, at the end of the day, they haven't got the balls big enough to come to my door. They ain't going to do shit because they're not going to show their face because they're too gutless. They hide behind the camera because they're gutless. So at the end of the day, I just, you know, I just go, there you go, bye-bye, you know, flick, you know what I mean? You know, they're never going to do anything. They're just nasty people that are bored, shitless, you know. But like I say, I just don't care anymore. There's nothing they can do or say about me that's ever going to be believed by anybody. So, you know, I just let them get on with it, to be fair. You know, let them get on with it now. It's like the police have said, they're gutless, they're not going to do fuck all. They'll never go to the police because they don't want to truly identify themselves. You know, they're never going to come to my door because they don't want to identify themselves. You know, so they're just people, like the police said, they're just people that like to live in the shadows and cause problems, you know. So at the end of the day, I just don't get on with it, you know. So I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't really care anymore. So, you know. So, you know, I just let these trolls get on with it and get on with it, you know. So, but it's like I say, I mean, I don't worry about it. I mean, next week, hopefully, this online safety bill goes back into Houses of Parliament next week. Something big's gonna happen anyway, because they're bringing it back out again next week. So hopefully things are gonna change. So things are gonna change, you know, because I've already spoken to a lot of other people that are online as well, and we've all come to the same conclusion. If the police don't want to do anything, then we'll force the police to do it. And I've already decided now, I've told the police now, because I've actually got the forms here. My solicitor sent them to me. He's already filled them out for me. All I have to do is just sign them and send them back to him. And it will go directly to the IOPC, and it will force the police to do something then. But in the meantime, I've come to the conclusion now that if the trollers want to carry on doing what they want to do, I'm quite prepared to go down to London to the media and all this shit. What do they call it? The communications and media department down in London, and I am more than prepared to do a what do they call it? A protest down there, and I'll have one of the biggest fucking placards down there with all the trollers' names, all their online details written on a fucking board outside, and I am more than prepared to do it. So that's the difference, because I'll show my face, so I don't give a flying fuck. So, you know, and I've already told the police, and the police said I'm well within my rights to do it. And there's quite a lot of other people online as well that have become victims of these trolls, and they are more than willing to come and do the same thing. I'm not going to mention no names, but like I say, doesn't bother me one iota. One iota. Exactly. I'll go straight down to the fucking communications and media building and do a fucking protest down there. So I am not fussed. Not fussed in the slightest. So because I will publicly force these bastards to show themselves and identify themselves. Not a problem. So, you know, but the thing is that I find funny is it's not just me that these trolls want to watch out for. It's what they done to my solicitor they want to watch out for, because he wants to sue. He actually wants to sue because he's been shown that fucking photograph of all the shit that they've done on my mum's obituary page. He wants to sue. So at the end of the day, it's not just me they want to watch out for, it's my solicitors. So like I say, I don't care and I'm not worried, because that part, like you said, that part is nothing to do with me. That's between him and the trolls. So it's like I say, I'm not worried and I'm certainly not fussed. So, you know. So like I say, I can give a fuck. It is what it is. I've accepted now that these trolls are going to be like that until they get caught. And get caught they will do. They will get caught. Pardon me. They will get caught. So but see, like a lot of trollers, they deny that they never had anything to do with it and all that. Well, sadly, unfortunately, there are recordings of them actually knowing the people and talking to the people that did have something to do with the shit that they done on my mum's obituary page. And I've got it. And so have other people, because I've already put it out there about 2 days ago. So, like I say, you know. So, like I say, I don't really care. So, and it's already been established that there's a trolling ring on the YouTube network, and we all know where it all dates back from, who the people are, who they're all involved with. So, it's all gonna come out. So, and it's like the police have said, indirectly or directly, if they know even just one person, guilty by association. So I don't really care. It's as simple as that. But so far there's actually 7 more people that are willing to come down to do the protest with me. So it's not a problem. So, and believe me, they've got a damn sight lot more evidence than what I have. So, but But like I say, it is what it is. What's that? So, I'm not 100% guilty of anything. In fact, if anything, I've already been cleared. I've been cleared of anything that's been said about me. 110%. I'm not under any investigation whatsoever of any kind. From here to fucking Zimbabwe to Timbuktu. So don't let these trolls fucking make you think otherwise. Don't be under any illusion. I am under no investigation of any kind. I can quite assure you. And I have that written in black and white as well. And in colour. And from more than one police station. And from one OIC. So, like I say, don't be disillusioned by what these trolls say, think or do. Yeah? So, and when it comes to silly people like Plisco and all that lot, aka Big No Balls McGraw and all that lot, seem to think that fucking they're going to get away with what they're doing. I don't think so. So, it's only a matter of time before these trolls get caught. Oh. Pardon me. So, don't be under any illusion. I'm not under any I'm not under any investigation whatsoever. So like I say, I just let them get on with it. Like the police said, just let them continue their shit. Like the police have already said, let them carry on with their shit. The more they keep doing it, the more they're gonna get caught and found out. So like I say, the police know who all the obsessive weirdos are, like fucking Plisco. Fuck done. Then we got Plisco. Then we got fucking Richard Hull, or Richard Dull as they like to call him, aka Richard Cheeseman, or Chesman. They already know he's a fucking fruitcake and a fruit bar. He already, and you know what I find really funny about it is that when the police come back to me the other day, they said, yeah, we've been to his house and he just keeps telling us to fuck off and all this lot. I'm not worried. I'm not worried because you see, I've already ramped up now, a step further now. So once I send the forms back to my solicitors, the IOPC will kick the police force's ass and start an investigation off internally and ask as to why this person hasn't been arrested. I guarantee you he will be arrested. So, like I say, that day will come and I will know. And the moment I know that that person's been arrested, I guarantee you he will be made known publicly. And when he does, I will plaster his details all online. And I've already told Bedfordshire Police, but I'm not going to do anything. You see? Now, by law, my solicitor's already got his address already through the compliance department of his police force. See, if a solicitor wants somebody's address, they have to go through a special department called the compliance department, which all solicitors go to should they need to have a person's name, whether they're a defendant or whatever. But I can't use that legally. Because one, he'll be in trouble, lose his job, and I can be in trouble as well. So I'm going to wait till it's all been done legally. And once his name's out there, that's when I'm going to make it public for the whole fucking world to know. But I can't do nothing at the moment. I've seen his address in my solicitor's books. But I can't use it. Because if I use it now and put his details publicly, one, they'll know where I've got it from. And secondly, it would be highly illegal. Because no case at the moment is involving him or this person. I already know what his address is. I'm just dying to give it out. But I can't. Because I've already had one of my appointments with my solicitor recently. And I've already seen it. I've already seen it. I know where he lives. I know the number of his door. Everything. But I'm not that stupid. I want this guy, but I'm going to do it legally. I'm not going to break the law. I'm going to do it by the book. See, the difference is with me, I do everything by the book. And I cannot touch him at the moment. I cannot touch him. I could send fucking 20, 30, fucking 40 pizzas to his house. But they would know who it was eventually. Because nobody else has got it except me. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do everything by the book. So, like I say, it's all there. I'm just going to wait till the time's right. And when that time's right, bam! That's when I'm going to have him. But I'm not doing nothing at the moment. I'm not going to do nothing. So, that's why his police force now are not happy with me. Because I told them, pardon me, they've actually got until this Friday to do their jobs. If they don't, then I will send the forms back with my signatures back to my solicitor. And that is when they'll take over the case. So, like I say, things are going to start moving. And that's the same for Bedfordshire Police as well. I've already signed the forms for Bedfordshire IOPC with Bedfordshire Police as well. They've got till Friday to sort these trolls out. And if I don't hear by Friday that any arrests or anything like that have been made, or any charges have been brought forward, then I'm going to send all that paperwork back to my solicitor, and I'm going to let him send them off to the IOPC. And they will open an internal investigation and ask questions as to why one of these particular trolls has not been arrested nor charged. Mark my words. And I'm seriously not joking now. And I've got the forms sitting right here. They've already been filled in. I don't have to fill my forms in. All I have to do is just sign where the cross is, and that's it. My job's done. So, it is what it is. So, and I swear that down on my mother's grave, my son's life, everything I hold dear. I am not fucking about no more now. So I can guarantee that they'll be fucking watching my live stream, and that's the whole point of why I'm actually doing this live stream, because I hope they are watching, because I guarantee you that is what's going to be happening on Friday. And I'm not going to back down from this. Numerous times I've made threats and never carried it out. Well, this is one threat I do intend on carrying out. So, like I say, I'm not fucking about. I'm not joking about. And in fact, I'm not going to mention no names, but if they wish to come on later on or let me onto their live stream, they've actually spoken to my solicitor, and I've been on and off with my same solicitors since I was 13 years old, since I was in care. That's how long I've been with my own personal solicitors for. They've dealt with every single case of mine. So, like I say, and all these other victims as well of these trolls, I have also given them my solicitor's details for them to take on their cases as well, should they need to. I'm not going to mention no names, because that's down to them to decide whether or not they want to do that. Or they could go and find their own independent solicitors. But I guarantee you, trolls, I ain't fucking about no more now. I am going to take you down, if it's the last thing I do. And that goes for Plisco, that goes for Richard Hall, and that goes for all the other fucking idiots. I'm not joking no more now. I'm not fucking about. You will stop doing what you're doing. You will leave me alone. And you will stop bullying other people. And it is going to stop. Well, Bubba. Well, you put it behind me. You go and get it. But I promise you, trolls, you are going to stop doing what you're doing if it's the last thing I do. So, well, I don't care who you are, who you know, what colour you are, and how fucking tall you are. I don't care anymore. You're no threat to me. I will take you down. And I don't care whose fucking toes I step on to do it. So, they probably are, mate. I don't care. Not my problem. Because after Friday, if I don't hear that either one or both of them have been arrested or charged by this Friday, I send them IOPC forms off back to my solicitors, and I'm going to let him deal with it. So, I'm not worried. I'm not worried anymore. Not worried. So, like I say, these trolls think I'm joking now. Well, I can quite assure you I'm not. That is what's going to happen. So, So that's how it is, and that's how it's going to be. Like I said, I've made many threats in the past and never carried it out. Well, this is one threat I do intend on carrying out, and I'm not going to back down from this. And I've got a lot of backing from a lot of people, other people that have suffered the same thing as me, from some of the same people. So I'm not worried. So So like I say, I just let them get on with it now. So I'll let them get on with it. Let them do or say whatever they want to do or say now. So I don't really care anymore. They can say and do whatever they like. And the good news is, one of the good people that I do get on with online has actually done a bit of snooping around today on their PC, and it turns out now that the government is still on doing a lot more changes to this online safety bill starting from next week. So I just hope that everything goes ahead as planned, where these trolls can't hide online anymore. They can't hide behind fake accounts. So just got to keep our fingers crossed. So yeah, it is what it is. So, see, once these trollers have been identified and shit like that, you'll find that they won't do what they're doing. So, anyways, that's all really I've got to say, really. But like I say, trolls, don't be disillusioned. So, as of Friday, if I don't hear of any arrests or any charges or anything like that's been done, then the rest is what it is. So, anyways, peace out, and I'm gonna go and enjoy my evening. So peace out, peace out.